So, have you ever had any spiritual experiences? And then you could tell me us the story about what happened to the pollution of this neighborhood. Got polluted and stuff, and it was bad, but whatever. So, what spirits have you seen? That could just be for practice. This is just for practice. I'm gonna sit down. Everything I do is for practice. It's only been 28 seconds. Don't be so slow, because we can only have 6 minutes or 15, but let's just make it to 6. So, what is your spiritual experience that you had and stuff? This is just for practice.
Oh, like the whirlpool and all that.
Yeah.
Other chemicals messing up this whole neighborhood
Well, this land, this is what's about. The pollution, yeah.
it's not worth nothing anymore. 3 people's already died on this neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And it's making the value of your property go down.
Right.
4 people's already got their money on this neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still waiting on the rest. And lived here for 21 years. 2 people died in this house.
So 2 people has been died in this neighborhood because of the pollution at Whirlpool. Like, they decided to do what with, I mean, how did this go about happening? The pollution getting into the air. How did it go about happening? Like, who did this and what it looked like? Or, details. Whatever you can say. Even if you don't know what it looked like, it's okay.
Now the water, if you tested it, it's like a greenish color.
Uh-huh.
The air, they was trying to auction the air off, but that's not working.
Mm-hmm.
And the first spill was back in 1960 something.
Well, I was talking about, like, sorry, to interrupt you. Like, it's all about Whirlpool. Am I allowed to say that? I have no clue. Um, they did an accident because they looked at the space and said, "Man, there's a lot of space there. Let's just like fill it with this chemical." What is the chemical called?
One is
They accidentally did it because the machines or something, wasn't it? Like the machines, needed this type of fuel or like oil or something or antifreeze. I don't know what it is, but it's not antifreeze. It's something. What is it called? Do you remember?
uh,
That was gassed out in the air. I mean, your dad knows how to explain everything. He's a Leo, and he probably has Mercury in Leo. I don't know. You're an Aquarius. I don't know what your Mercury's in. It could be Capricorn. Could be Aquarius.
no,
Could be
there's
Sagittarius.
3 chemicals,
Mhm.
and it come from one that's washing out the icebox and all that, and instead of putting it in barrels, they just let it go down in the sewer, and it went in, led in the creek and then led up this way, and it started getting worse on us. And then 2002, that was our worstest spill they ever seen in the case.
Mhm. So it like polluted the air because why did they have to pollute the air? Why would they let that out in the gas? Like, why did they have to air it out? Because they couldn't dump it like in the water, and they couldn't dump it like in the ground, and they couldn't bury it or something.
It's supposed to take it off like real far away from here and keep
The
it.
chemical
Yeah, the chemical.
that they had to use for the machinery or something, like to make what refrigerators.
Yeah.
What the hell does those refrigerators have to have produced to keep the fluids going in that refrigerator to keep it alive, alive, right? Just kind of like a car has to be alive. They have to dump out the oil change, but that's like a lot of pollution and stuff. So the only way they do that is they dump it where, somewhere. But this time, this case, they decided to air it out instead of dump it somewhere because it was overload, and now it's in this neighborhood. You can barely see because you're probably it's fine because you can't see anything. It's blur. So that's crazy, and they can't do nothing about it. You know why? Because no one's gonna move out of their house because they have nowhere else to go either, and they can't sue them for anything because no one can afford it or something, or can they afford it? Are they getting sued because people could died over it?
Yeah,
Which is
we're waiting on our money. We'll have ours in December.
oh, there you go. Because it ruined your mind and your water, and it's ridiculous. It makes people insane, you know, not competent of even mowing their lawn, and that's not a lazy excuse. It's because they really feel sick here. It's it's interesting. But I think it's funny. I love Gemini.